Hello everyone, Brian and PS4 Trophies, and today I'm going to show you how to get a whole bunch of legendary gear through farming of tokens, and they're going to give you a whole bunch of reputation you can then exchange for a bunch of engrams. So we're going to go over to Exodus Black Landing Zone, and we're going to head over to the Chamber of Sky, or at least towards it. We're not actually going to enter it just yet. We're going to just go to the border of the area. So from the Exodus Black Landing Zone, we're just going to go down this path over here, and then we're going to drop down eventually, and we'll probably come across some enemies, which is fine. Now basically what we're going to do is we're going to farm loot chests over and over and over again. So here is the area. So let me just go ahead and clear out the enemies here. It's a very small area, and there's a chest that spawns in this small area. And this works really well because the area is small, so it doesn't take very long to actually locate the chest. So now that I've destroyed everything that's in here, what we're gonna do is find the loot chest. And usually they'll spawn there or up here. Sometimes, well, there's one right there. So you'll find it there, sometimes behind the rock over here. Now there's two spawn points over here, and there's two caves systems here. So we're gonna find one down this path right there sometimes, and then there's another one. It's very dark, these two side caves. So we're gonna go and find one over there occasionally from time to time. So now here's how it works. When you loot a box here, it stays open for 1 minute, for exactly 60 seconds. So what I did is I just opened it. Now I'm going to leave Exodus Black. I'm going to go through this teleporter here, and then I'm going to take out my sparrow, and then we're going to hit the next area. Now as soon as you see the pop up for Chamber of Sky, you see it down on the bottom left there, immediately turn around, and then we're going to head back into this little teleporter thing. And the chest will still be there. Again, you have 60 seconds, so as long as you can just run to the Chamber of Sky and back within 60 seconds, you'll see the chest. You can loot it a second time. So I guess it's technically an exploit, maybe. So at this point, as soon as I loot the chest, the box there, I have to wait exactly, well, not exactly, roughly 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, a new box will spawn. This one's going to go away here in just a moment, because as I mentioned, they stay around for exactly 60 seconds, which should be despawning here any moment. There it goes. Now all we need to do is wait it out. It's roughly about another minute and a half or so. So that gives me an opportunity just to say this is not necessarily the best way to farm traditional engrams, in the sense, the engrams that you would get that you would normally take to the cryptarch in the tower and have him decrypt. Instead, we're going to get tokens out of those boxes and then go over to Failsafe, and we can exchange those tokens for reputation. When you rank up your reputation, you'll get a legendary engram from her, or it, it's some AI, I guess, and in that engram will be 2 legendary items. So this is a really good way to get your light level or power level or whatever we want to call it these days to 265. You don't get any higher than 265 from the faction rewards. So again, you're not going to necessarily get the actual engrams dropping here. Now I have gotten one, or actually a couple of them, and I saw someone else here actually get an exotic engram, so that can happen. But basically we're farming the tokens and then exchanging those tokens for reputation, and those reputation rewards will be a legendary engram with 2 legendary rewards, typically 2 legendary rewards in it. So again, this is a good way to get your light level to 265. Past that, you're going to have to do other events like heroic public events can drop gear higher than 265. Flashpoints can also scale the reward. So if you are 265, it'll drop 270 something legendary rewards for you. So that's a good way to do it. So we're just sitting here waiting out the timer here. Now, if there are other people here, that's actually okay. Don't worry about it if there's other people here, because as soon as one person opens the chest, that's when the 60-second timer starts. And right here, my timer, my 2-minute timer ended, so I'm looking for the box, and it actually spawned up here on the top right. So we're going to go ahead and loot this. Once again, now I have 60 seconds to exit into the Chamber of Sky and then return to Exodus Black, and that chest will still be there. So turn it around right here, and we can loot the box again. You're going to get roughly around 60 tokens in an hour. So you may get 3 Legendary Engrams from Failsafe. So it's a good way if you want legendary shards, break down the equipment. So 2 minutes later, we're not going to sit there and wait. You can see the chest literally just spawned. Now I set a stopwatch on my phone to know when the 2 minutes is up. Now I start the 2-minute timer as soon as I loot the box the second time. That's when I start the stopwatch. So once I go through there and then come back and loot it a second time, that's when I'll start the timer. Alright, so let's just go ahead. You guys know how to do it now. Again, you can get rewards. Go over to Failsafe, approach it, and you can then use those tokens that you got, the Nessus Tokens. And we got ourselves a Legendary Engram with 2 pieces of equipment in there. We can keep going. So it's a good way if you're looking to get legendary shards or you're looking to just get up to light level 265. This is a pretty efficient way to do it. A little boring with the waiting. You're going to have to wait around a couple minutes here and there. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit the like button. Please subscribe, and we'll see you soon.